Hey everybody, welcome back to another battle report brought to you by Suburban Warfare. I'm Andrew.
I'm Gina.
And we are here to bring you some brand new Age of Sigmar 2nd Edition coverage. We are going to be doing a mini-series on the different realms of battle, the mortal realms that we'll be exploring. Today is going to be our first bat rep in the mortal realms. We're focusing on the realms, the realmscape features, and we also kind of limited ourselves too. When we built our lists, we wanted to also showcase the artifacts from the realm of that we're playing in as well. I almost just did a spoiler alert, but there's no reason why we can't say we are playing in Giran, the realm of life. Kind of appropriate that Gina's going to be bringing her Sylvaneth. It's kind of her home turf, and of course you'll find out in a second. There's she brought her. So great. And we rolled for what's called a realmscape feature, which affects the battle specific to the realm that you're playing on. And we took artifacts from there. So, and then we have a battle. The battle plan we're playing is called Border Wars. We'll explain that when we talk about the map. So, without further ado, let's show you guys the armies. We'll show you the table, and we'll quickly go over the realm of life, Giran, and then we'll go ahead and play for you. All right, let's check out the armies. All right, here we have the army for our Seraphon. Starts off, of course, with our Slan Starmaster, who is going to have from the artifacts of Giran the Green Gale Flask, allowing him to heal D6 wounds once per battle as he cracks it and chugs it. Following him with heroes, we have a Skink Star Priest and a Skink Priest. The Skink Priest is going to have the wand that allows him to give a wound back in my hero phase. And the Star Priest, nothing special on him. And then going into everything else, we do have 2 War Scroll battalions. First of which, covering everything, is the Dracothian's Tale. That one, not too special. I kind of just used it for single drop deployment. But it does allow me to kind of do a deep strike at a 1-to-1 ratio with units in that battalion. The second one is our Fangs of Firelance Star Host, which is all of our Source Knights over here. Starts off with a Source Scar Veteran on Cold One, and 3 units of Source Knights. I have 5, 5, and 10, each with full command. My Scar Vet is going to have the Entangling Blade, which is going to help him in combat if he targets a hero or monster, and he makes a successful hit roll. They subtract 1 from their hits, which is pretty cool. And rounding that off, I just have 2 units of 10 Skinks to help hold objectives and move them around the table. My command trait for my general is going to be the Great Rememberer, allowing me to do my Masters of Space and Time twice in 1 hero phase.
Hey guys, Gina here with my Sylvaneth. My heroes today are going to be my Tree Lord Ancient and Alariel the Everqueen, who I'm taking as my general. And then I have 2 battle line units, which are 5 Spite Revenants and then 5 Tree Revenants, and then I have 3 Kurnoth Hunters who are not battle line. Let's see what else. I also am taking a Artifact of Giran, which is called the Blade of Hammerhall Gira, which I'm going to obviously give to my Tree Lord Ancient because Alariel is a named character and therefore cannot take any artifacts. So he will get +1 to his attack with his sweeping blows. Oh, and then I have 2 spells that I'm going to take because I have Sylvaneth as my allegiance. Alariel is going to take Verdant Blessing, and then the Tree Lord Ancient is going to take...
Alright, there was our armies. Now here's the map that we're playing on. It looks a little cluttered, but that's because Gina has already placed her Sylvaneth Wildwood that she gets to do before we deploy. That's going to be right there in the middle, but the terrain going on around the outside, we got a nice life-full situation happening. We got some mountains, rock formations in the distance, and a kind of overgrown village over here, complete with a house made out of a tree. All 3 of these buildings is going to count as deadly, and then this building over here is damned, and then we have deadly over there with that rock formation, and then mystical over there. So Border Wars. For the Realmscape feature, by the way, since we are playing Gear in the Realm of Life, we rolled a result of 3, which is called Life Surge. And what that is that we each allocate a hero from our warband to get an additional wound. And naturally, I selected my Slan Starmaster just because he's kind of a linchpin to the whole thing. And over on the Sylvaneth side, we picked...
My Tree Lord Ancient.
Tree Lord Ancient. So now he went from 12 to 13, correct?
Yes.
And the Slan went from 6 to 7. So after that, we have Border Wars is the battle we're playing on, the battle plan from the core rules book. It involves 4 objectives, 2 in the no man's land and 1 in each deployment zone. And what happens is you score different points based on where you are on the map. If you control your own objective, you score 1 point. If you control any of the neutral objectives, you will score 2. And if you happen to score your opponents in the backfield, you will score 4. At the end of the 5th battle round, whoever has the most points will win the game. If not, it goes to however many points were destroyed. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and roll off and determine what sides are which. Oh, it's gonna be me and Orange, Gina in purple. All right, 4 for me, 6 for me, and a 1. Even better. So I will actually go just pick this side. Gina will get on that side, and we'll show you the deployment. All right, here we have. I deployed my Slan over here behind the building. Got a unit of Skinks, Star Priest, and then a Priest and the other 10 Skinks. When you have War Scroll Battalions, you can choose to drop all or some of the units. So basically what I did, I just split up my Dracothian's Tail, where I dropped the extra units, and then I'm holding on to the Fireland Star Host.
Here is a unit of Tree Revenants right by this objective.
And here we have deployed the rest of the Dracothian's Tail. Just dropped my 3 units of Saurus Knights, 5 and 5 in the front, 10 in the back, with the Scarven on Cold One right over there. So because I finished deploying, we're just going to have Gina set up the rest of her units, and we'll show what that looks like.
Okay, so here is where I put my Hunters, my Spite Revenants, and my Tree Lord Ancient. And then over here is where Alariel is, so that's everybody. Okay, Andrew, since you won the roll-off, who would you like to go first?
I think I'm set up. I have a lot of stuff that has to happen, but I can't let you move the big guys around. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the first turn.
Okay.
It's gonna be Seraphon, turn 1. Okay, I did forget to mention a couple of things. First of all, with the Firelance Star Host, the Saurus units, they will do an extra mortal. They will do a mortal wound on a 6 to wound with their Celestite weapons, and because I have Celestite lances on them, they'll be doing 2 mortal wounds on a 6 to wound if they charge. So that's kind of fun. On top of that, they do get an additional 3 inches to their charge moves, which is going to help me out a lot. After we finish deploying, I have a Celestial Constellation from my Slan. That's a D3. That's going to be 4, which gives me +1 to all my casting. Which, I mean, it's fine. I would have, in this battle, I would have preferred 6, 5 or 6, which would have been re-rolling hit rolls of 1. So, in my hero phase, I'll actually, you know what? I will first attempt to change the constellations. I can do that at the start. On a 4-up, I can. On a 1, I can't do anything else, which would kind of stink. So here we go. Ha! Aha! So my Slan can't do anything else. It's whatever. My Singing Star Priest is gonna attempt to cast Summon Starlight. That goes off on a 5. Well, now it's a 4 because I have +1. Oh my goodness!
Yep.
That's a 3. No magic today. But I do get I have 2 command points from my 2 battalions, and now I have a 3rd one at the start of my hero phase. So I have 3 command points. And we are going to spend a command point to use his Savage Charge, which allows me to reroll charges for units within 8 inches of him, and give the cold ones within 8 inches of him an additional attack. So that's kind of fun. And additionally, in my hero phase, we're going to go ahead and pray with the Skink Priest on a 4-up. Is my prayer heard? Nothing else has been. Hey! Which good, so every unit within 8 inches, which I measured, and it's everybody here, will reroll their runs, charges, and saves. That's helpful. I would prefer some more magic to go off, but here we are. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to attempt to be the masters of time and space. I get 2 from the Great Rememberer. And we're going to use it first on the unit of Source Knights over here. On a 1 or a 2, they can't move or charge. On a 3, they can teleport anywhere outside of 9 inches of an enemy. On a 5-6, they can move again. Let's see what we get. So that's 3. They can teleport, they just can't move again. And I'll be right back with where they go. Alright, talked off camera, and I felt that my best option was to kind of take my big unit, which I did teleport, go for broke. In the core rules, it has a 12-inch line that you can deploy up to, so it's harder to get behind enemy lines. So I decided to come here from the front. Oh, I forgot to mention, he gave the unit of 10 the Serpent Staff, which means that any 6s to wound with a bite or jaw attack will do 2 damage. We'll double the damage. Won't get to do it next time because he's all over here. But what I am going to do is I'm going to use my second attempt to teleport the Scarvet on Cold One over here. One? Yeah. Yes. And he'll get to move.
Ooh.
So that's wonderful. And I'll show you where he's going in a second. Alright, tell a Scar Veteran, just so like I can get all my pathing down correctly, is going to teleport over here because he'll get to move. And he's just going to go outside of 3. So I guess we'll just go ahead and start with the movement phase, where he will get his full move. Just bop him up to 3 inches away. So he will auto-pass his charge, just because I do get 3 inches to the charge. We're going to use my Source Knight abilities, because I have a Drummer, which allows me to double my move characteristic instead of running. So they'll get to move 14 inches. We'll move these guys first. These skinks are probably just gonna sit tight. Actually, we'll move them up. Not gonna run them because we know how that goes. And my skink priest will head up that way as well. And then these guys will move their 14 inches. And like I said, this does count as a run, so I won't be able to charge. But I'll have covered a lot of ground, which is good. And my slam, naturally, will stay right where he is. Probably just spread these guys out a little bit. That's gonna be it for the movement phase. There's also no shooting to be done, so we're just gonna go ahead straight on to charges. All right, we're gonna attempt to charge first the Source Knights. They do get +3, they're 9 inches away, but I can re-roll their charge. See what we get. Oh, that is a 13. That's exactly what I needed. One guy all the way over here, and we'll get everybody else. All right, they're gonna finish their charge move like that, and then we're gonna go ahead and charge the Scarvet on Cold One with an 11. So he's gonna actually pop all the way over here. That's gonna be all of my charges this turn, but the question is, who do I attack with first? He has the Entangling Blade that if I score any hits on a hero or monster, they are -1 to hit. But all of my attacks are over here. Alright, talked it over, and with the way her damage profiles work, it would benefit me more to just throw attacks at her first rather than try and make her -1 to hit, because she's already on 4s. Well, 3s with a no rend 1 damage attack, and then already 4s with the Wardroth Beetle. I want to try and get that damage down. So we'll pile these guys in. Gotta get this guy around here. All that work I did to get that guy out. Alright, so I got everybody but 1. He's just chilling in the back. So that's going to be 9 dudes. Alright, so starting off with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 because of the alpha. With the Celestite Lances, we'll see if this paid off. It's going to be 4s and 3s. I get to reroll hit rolls of 1 because I'm within 8 inches of my Source Scarvet, who uses command ability. So here we go with 4s. Those are rerolls. Oh, 4 1s. And I want those later. So I picked up 3 more. So these are all going to be 3s to wound, and if I get 6s, these will do 2 mortal wounds. So I got... Oh, okay. That's 2 mortal wounds on top of normal damage, and then 4 saves.
Okay, I'm just going to re-roll these. She's got a 3 up. Nothing's been modified, so here we go.
Take 1. So that's 3 damage so far.
Okay.
Okay. Next we got the Powerful Jaws. There's only 9 of them. And these are going to hit on 5s. Rerolling 1s. Does a lot of hits. And these are going to wound on 4s. 6s will be 2 damage. Just 1 wound.
Okay, 3 up.
Alright, that's another damage, so you're up to 4. And then it's going to be 27 attacks with the cold ones. Lights, I get an additional attack with the command ability, and with the Serpent Staff, they will do double damage on 6s to wound. These are 3s to hit and 4s to wound. And then the 1s. Yay! Alright, these will be 4s to wound, and 6s will be 2 damage apiece. Oh! Okay. So that is 5 at 2 damage, and then 5 regular.
Okay. 3 up. We'll do the regular ones first.
That'd be 2 more.
Yep.
Bring it up to 6. And then here's all the double damage.
3 up.
Missing another thing, so that's 8 altogether. So then, because you are within an inch of mystical terrain, it'll forge you a 6 up to ignore that damage.
6 up.
Ignoring none?
None.
So 8 damage onto Alariel. Alright, and you'll get to attack back. I'm assuming everything's going into the Scarvet, or I'm going to try and soften up the unit of 10.
Okay, yeah, I've decided to... Alariel's just going to do all of her attacks on the Scarvet. So she is down 2 brackets on her damage table, which doesn't really affect a lot of stuff, just her Wardrop Beetle's damage characteristic, which is from 5 to 3 now. But first we're going to do her Talon, which is 4 attacks with 3s and 4s.
Ooh.
2. Just 1.
Alright, it's going to be a 4 up save. Made it with a 6.
Great.
I needed that for the next round.
Yeah, okay. And then now she's got 5 attacks with the Wardrop Beetle's Great Antlers. These are 4s and 3s.
Ooh! 4 hits. This is gonna hurt. With 3 wounds.
3 wounds, minus 2 rend.
So these are gonna be 6 up saves. It looks like I have to make them all. I made none, so that's 9 damage. I was supposed to reroll my saves on the Scarvet because of my prayer that went off in the beginning of the game.
Okay.
Didn't matter.
Great.
That's gonna kill the Scar Veteran.
Bye.
Alright, and that's going to be combat. So at the end of my turn, I do control that objective. I control the middle objective and my own objective. So that's gonna score me 5 points. So now we're gonna go on to Sylvaneth, turn 1.
Alright, so Sylvaneth, turn 1, hero phase. We're gonna first do Alariel's Syl Amphore, which heals D3 wounds allocated to each Sylvaneth model within 30 inches of this model. So D3.
Okay.
3, so then we're down to
5 wounds taken.
5. Do her Life Bloom, which heals D3. Here's that. For another 3.
Okay.
We're on a 2. We got 2.
Did you ever get the feeling like you didn't do anything?
No. Alright, so, and then I guess the only other thing I'm going to do before I actually start my magic is my Tree Lord Ancient's ability, which is called Silent Communion. On a 4-up, I can put a Wildwood up. So we'll just do that here. Yeah. Great. Alright, so there's not really a place that I can put his Wildwood, so that's
you didn't see
moot
anything.
Point.
Yeah.
So I guess now I'm gonna move on to my casting. Alariel gets 3 spells, my Tree Lord gets 1, sorry. So I think I'm gonna try to cast Tree Lord, so I'm going to attempt to cast Awakening the Wood with a 6.
Get it with a 7.
Yep.
Alright, so with a 7, my Slan, because I have the Seraphon Allegiance, my Slan has the ability to unbind spells anywhere on the table. So I'm going to attempt to unbind it. I need a 8. Get it with a 9.
Gross. Okay. That's fine. So now we're going to move to Alariel. She is going to first cast Metamorphosis, which goes off on a 5. No. Great.
So you missed that. We just attempted to cast Sickle Wind. She rolled a 6, so it didn't go off. You need a 7.
She's going to attempt to cast Realm Blood, which is a value of 7. Great.
Okay, with 8, I'm going to attempt to unbind because I don't want her healing up to full health. It's going to be a 9. Missing it with a 3. So she'll heal D3 mortal wound, D3 wounds, back up to full health. As she should be.
Yes.
So my Source Knights went on a suicide mission for nothing.
Great. Alright. So I believe that concludes my hero phase, and I will be on to movement. I'm gonna leave Alariel in combat, so she's good. These guys, I'm just...
Are you sure she's okay?
Yeah, I think she's doing just dandy.
Okay.
Over there. These guys, I'm just gonna, they move 5 inches. Maybe 6, actually.
Sure, they're moving up.
They're just popping around, that's all.
Popping around.
Let's see, and then we got my hunters. They move 5. Which I am gonna move them. Making sure that I don't end up within an inch of the deadly terrain over here. Oh, these two.
That would be bad.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna run my Spite Revenant, so I'm just gonna do that when I move them. Wow, they get to move a whole lot.
Now, you did save your command ability. You can make it an auto 6, because you're within 6 inches of your ancient.
Yeah, but like, nah, bruh.
Okay. Nah, brah, it is.
Yeah, that's good enough. All right, and then he is just gonna, like, hide.
Okay.
Right.
Giant tree lord is hiding behind a rock.
Yeah, because I have to do some stuff, you know?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so that concludes the movement phase, which means we are on to shooting. He is not going to be able to hit anybody. She can shoot at her friends in front of her.
She hurls the spear like an Olympic javelin thrower.
Yeah, and you know, her range is 30 inches, which she very much needs for these guys that are all up in her business. So this is just 1 attack, 3s and 2s. Nope.
Oh.
See that? This is why.
She threw it over them. She's too strong.
Yeah.
And then the Kurnoth Hunters?
They are going to shoot at their buddies across from them.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Source Knights, yeah.
Alright, so these purple ones are going to be the regular guys, and the orange one's going to be the Huntmaster, so the oranges have to be 3s, and the purple have to be 4s.
Oh.
Like, didn't really matter. Okay. Then we've got, these are just 3s.
Okay.
2.
That's 2, and then there's a -1 rend, but because of my Star Drake shields, as every Seraphon player knows, it's ignoring rend 1. So these are going to be 5-up saves, and I will be able to reroll everything but 4s. Or, yeah. No, everything but 5s. Duh. They have a 5-up save. So I will get to reroll that. That's a save. And that's a miss. So that's D3 damage.
Okay.
For 2, which is going to kill a guy. We're going to pull him from the back.
Alright.
Charges?
No, I'm gonna have to, because if I want to do anything in this battle.
Roll a 12 with those Spite Revenants. Let's go.
Hunters.
Hunters first.
Yes.
They need like
Revenants aren't close enough.
They need like a 10.
That was off.
A 9.
Dude, that was pretty good, but not good enough.
You'll be able to do it with a 12 from the Spite Revenants.
Okay, let's just go. Yeah.
It's another 9. That's 9s are great charge numbers.
Yeah, they are. They really are, but just not for this situation, which is all right. That's fine.
All right, so now we'll go to the wounded Alariel. Oh, wait. We're just gonna Groundhog Day this combat.
There we go.
Can I attack first?
No, you may not.
Okay.
I apologize, but all right. So now she's back to her regular happy self here.
As a queen does.
Right.
She's like literally a god, so it's fine.
With its great antlers, I get to add 1 to my hit rolls if the target has 5 or more models unit.
That's
so
what I was
remember
hoping
that
for.
in a minute.
Yeah.
So this is just her Talon, which does not have that ability. So these are 3s and 4s.
Nice.
Good.
Why wouldn't you miss? That's 2.
2.
These are going to be 5-up saves, which I get to re-roll. Make 1. And fail 1. So I'll take a wound.
Yeah.
And then the beetle, the punch bug.
Yeah, all right. So we got the beetle, which are now 3s to hit.
All right.
Which didn't matter, but
Missed 2.
And 3s to wound. With 2.
All right, that's -2, so I don't get a save, so that's 10 damage, just for fun,
Yep.
just for being me. So that's gonna kill 5, and we have, oh, I have mysticals to do. Okay, so that's 11. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys within range of the mystical, so we'll do 2 at a time. Starting from that way, because I don't want to lose my banner. So these are gonna be 6s. 1 guy's dead. The guy that just fell, he's dead. That's 4. And then the next guy, he saved 1. So that was 5, and then, well, that was 6, and then here's 7. Nope. Okay, and then the banner's my last one. 7, and here's going for 9. No. So that was 9, and then we'll do 10, 11 over here. So it helped, it evened it out, kept the wounds off. And we're gonna go ahead and pile in back this way so I can get my coherency. And it's going to be 6 attacks with the Celestite Lances. I don't get my charge bonus anymore, but 6s will still do mortal wound to wound. So they're going to be 4s to hit, and 3s to wound. Perfect, just 1.
3 up.
Okay.
We're good.
And the bites, there are 5 of them. I forgot to throw an extra one for the alpha on the lance. Didn't matter.
Of course not. Anytime you forget, that's just
Oh yeah, no.
guaranteed.
And then we are gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna move over here. Sorry if the lighting is really bad. We were just messing around with some stuff, and I think it's the black against like when it catches the light. We have some better luck over here. But the bites is gonna be 5s. I need those 6s again, because 6s. Oh, that's 3 6s. Holy moly! 6s will be 2 damage.
Of course not this time.
Just 1.
Okay. 3 up. Yep.
Okay.
Solid.
And then we're gonna go on to the cold ones. No longer get the extra bonus because you have to be within 8 inches of the Scarvet that deleted. So I have 10, and these are 3s and 4s. Okay. And these are 4s to wound. And 6s will be 2 damage.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll those 4 first. 3 up. It's 2. And then we'll do this double damage. Sorry.
Hey!
Alright, so that's 4.
Okay.
But then she gets to roll for that mystical, right?
Yep.
So that's 4 wounds, 6 up. Yeah, with 1, so she takes 3.
Woo. Okay. So that's gonna be it. A battle shock. I lost 5. My bravery is 10. So it's going to be roll low, and we're fine. So that was 9 minus 10. Nobody flees. Ah, it's gonna go on. Oh, so you'll score 1 point. At the end of battle round 1, it's going to be 5 to 1. Now we'll roll off for turn 2 priority. I will break ties.
Woo! It's our second turn roll with a 6 and a 1.
Okay, so it looks like it's going to be
Sylvaneth, turn 2. So first we're gonna do Hilariel's healing, which I'm gonna do her life wound first. D3 wound she heals to herself for 3, so that's all of
full
her
health. All right.
She's like doing just dandy. And now I believe that I have room to do, which watch me not roll it, the Silent Communion for my Wildwood with my Tree Lord Ancient. So that's on a 4 or up.
You got it.
I got it. All right, so let me place that and then.
All right, going right there in the corner.
Yeah, all right, so yeah, that's gonna be right there, which is really good. So it's 3 inches away from any terrain or other units, but does not have to be 3 away from him. So it's about 2.
That's how we're interpreting it. It says outside of 3 inches from all other models. If you guys, I know that's a hot topic, but if you guys have any clarity or have your opinions, you can leave them in the comment section below. But it says all other models, which we said does not include the Tree Lord Ancient.
Okay, so that will be that for now. I'm not going to do anything with that because I got to finish my hero phase. So first, I'm going to attempt to cast the Heed the Spirit Song. No, that says not the right thing. Awakening the Wood. Got it. Yes, with these dice that aren't mine. On a 6 with the Tree Lord Ancient. 7.
All right, we're going to go ahead and have my Skink Star Priest unbind because he's now within 30 inches. Getting with an 11 to unbind.
So he's never gonna cast that, which is fine. All right, and then Alariel is going to attempt to cast Metamorphosis on a 5. No, guys, the magic. It's just. I think I'm gonna actually probably just do all the same spells. We're in a pretty similar situation right now, so yeah, Sickle Wind with a 7.
Yeah, with a 7. My Slan is gonna attempt to unbind with an 8. No, a 4 is not gonna do it. So you'll do D3 mortal wounds to the Source Knights.
Okay, roll that.
For 3. I will probably pull it from a guy that's doing the mystical situation. Not him, so we'll just put it on. Start with a regular spearman and then move to him. So we got 6s. Nope, and then the last one on the drummer, missed it. So he's gonna go wah.
Maybe Verdant Blessing.
Okay. Casting value 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll just try it. Oh, great.
With a 10, so I'm gonna attempt to unbind with an 11. With a 10. That won't do it.
All right.
Definitely goes off.
All right. This is really the only place that she could put it that was like within 18 inches of her, so that's where it went. This is a different rule than the Silent Communion, so he had to be 3 inches, this guy, but this one only has to be 1, so.
Okay, so we have a lot of forest here in Girin.
Mm-hmm. And that would be the end of the hero phase for Sylvaneth, and then we're on to
movement.
These guys are going to stay. Alariel's going to hang tight. These guys, I am going to run again, which my Spike Revenants.
Okay.
So we're going to roll for that. With
they're
3, so
8.
they're going 8 inches.
And you're going to probably finish with more models than me, because you have 5, I have 4.
Mm-hmm. And then we're actually going to move back a little bit.
Okay. Okay, what about your Ancient?
And my Ancient is actually already 2 inches away from the Wildwood, so I am going to teleport him. So he can't teleport, obviously, to the end of this, but he can either go here or in one of these 3. Mm-hmm. 9 inches away.
Yes.
From enemy models, which I'm thinking is going to put him probably over in this one.
Right. Finishing up right there.
All right, so he's there. I'm going to roll. He cannot roll a 1.
Well, 1s are bad. 1s are like when I rolled the 1 for my constellation.
Right, it means you can't do anything for the rest of phase, but in their fluff, they are too knowledgeable of the spirit paths to get 1. So Tree Lord Ancients can only get above.
Ancients are ancient.
Yeah. So if I get a 6, I can move him. If I don't, then I can't move him.
Got it.
Which is a 4, so no. Alariel is going to attack with her Spear of Kurnoth. She has to attack the guys in front of her because, as you guys probably know, with the new rules, you can only shooting attack those you are locked in combat with, which makes a lot of sense. So we are going to do 3s and 2s, 1 attack, -2 rend. 3 with 3, -2 rend.
And I don't get a save.
So that is D6 damage. For 5.
Why would you roll low? To have a wound on him, and it's gonna be a 6 up. Nope. So there's that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving just my alpha. Kurnoth Hunters.
Kurnoth Hunters are going to shoot at the Saurus Knights again because that is. They might have range back there, but you actually can only shoot into a forest up to 1 inch, I believe. Is there
Your line of sight is limited to 1 inch.
Ah, okay, yes. So they cannot see the guys hiding about behind there. So we're gonna do this the same way as I did last time with the Hunt Master in orange and the other one's in purple. So orange has to be 3 and purple needs to be 4.
Oh.
Didn't really matter. These are 3s.
With 2.
With 2. -1 rent.
I'll ignore that. So I have 5 up, rerollable save. Hey, there's 1 again. There's, oh, dang. D3? For 1.
For just 1.
Alright. Walking out of that one like a boss.
I am going to try to charge, I think that I would have to get a 12 both ways.
Yeah. Let's just roll.
So let's just see what we can do.
11. That's pretty good. Why?
Alright.
Awesome.
Alright.
Yeah, ground shaking stomp to start off combat.
Yep. Alright, so if it's a 4 up, that unit is -1 hit. 6, so they are. And then I guess I will attack with him first.
Okay.
And not Alariel.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am. I'm pretty sure that's a good idea.
Okay.
He is the one that I gave the artifact of the realm to, so he actually has an extra attack on his sweeping blows. Is that what I decided? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so he has got no damage, so he's got 4 attacks now with that extra one. 3s and 3s.
Oh.
Helped, I guess, to have that. For just
Just
one.
one.
-1 run that I think you ignored.
Ignore it. So I have a 5 up rerollable. I'll reroll that. No.
It's D6 damage for 3.
Oh, you rolled low. The massive impaling talon.
Right, just 1 attack. We got 3s to hit, 2s to wound. Good. Good.
Okay.
-2 rend.
All right. So that's what that's going to do is just going to kill 2 Saurus Knights. So,
Just 1 damage.
Yep. My alpha's going to go. Woo! All right. He's got 2 attacks with. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kind of shimmy. You know, to the mystical.
Yeah, it's a wise choice.
He's got 2 attacks with Celestite Lance on 4s.
Ooh.
Okay, this, like I said, the 6s I need later. I need 6s to wound. I want to roll 2 new dice. These are 3s to wound. There's a 6 and a 3. So that's a mortal wound because of the battalion, and then 2 wounds.
All right, so we'll do the wounds first with 3 ups.
Aha!
With 1.
So 2.
And now we got 2 to roll with the 6s.
Well, first I got the bite
Ah, all right, we'll hold those.
on a 5. Nope. And then the cold ones on 3s. Reroll that. That's a 1. And that's a hit. And then 4 to wound. 6 will be. Oh, okay. Okay, so you should have the 2.
2 with 6 ups. Let's No, so she's got two wounds.
She had 2 wounds, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to do the beetle first. Just throw 5 attacks. 4s and 3s. Oh, you got 1.
Jeez.
Could this matter?
Could it? Yeah, that's
Okay.
Sorry, there's a 1.
Talon of the Dwindling.
Which is 3s and 4s.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Alariel
You have more than 1 attack. That's your Spear of Kurnoth.
Oh, that's 3 of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Thought her spear was
It's 4 attacks.
It's 4 attacks.
So you have 3 more.
So 3 more. 4s and 3s, right?
3s and 4s.
3s and 4s. Great.
Hey,
All
3
right.
hits.
Just 1.
Okay, so that's going to be. No, but then I get to re-roll it. Hey, that's a 5. Well, that mattered. Lario got a little cocky. Okay, and then we'll pile in these Saurus Knights over here. And yeah, we'll do that. And there's 3 of them, plus my alpha, so it's going to be 4 Celestite Lance attacks.
Ground shaking stomp.
Oh, yep, 5s. Okay, didn't matter. All right, and then the bite's on a 6. There's 1.
Hey.
Oh wow, did that matter?
It did.
And then a 4. Okay.
Okay, 3 up. No.
1 damage so far. Cold ones, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are going to be 3s and 4s. 4s and 4s, sorry. Well, that was good. Force to wound with 4.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
3 up. No run?
No ren. Okay.
Good.
That made me feel good about myself for just a second.
Just only very toasty. Bite to warm second.
Okay, Battle Shock. I lost 2 on the 5-man unit, so I can't fail that. And I lost 4 over there, which means I can't fail that. And if the stick works, so it's 5 to 4. So you will take control of that objective, giving you 3 points, and that makes it 4 to 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on to Seraphon, turn 2. First things first, because he's in range, I'm gonna give them the Serpent Staff. And then
Done?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
right here.
okay.
So 6 to wound on their bite attacks will do 2 damage.
Gotcha.
My Skink Priest is going to attempt to prey on a 4-up. No.
It's a 3. It's behind the tree, but it was a 3.
My Wand of Restoration is only within 6 inches, so I can't really get to him. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to attempt to teleport my priest, of course. I got a 1, so he cannot move or charge.
Oh, good. The dice gods are not with Andrew today, so.
We're going to attempt to summon Starlight first. I needed a 5 that goes off with a 6.
I think I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on these guys, making them -1 to hit.
Okay.
And then I am going to not cast all 3 of my spells and get 9 conjuration points. I did forget to mention that I do get 1 conjuration point for free just because he's my general. I wasn't planning on using these this game, but I'm kind of forced my hand.
Summoning.
So at the end of my hero phase, I'll get another 1 because he's my general. So I have 2 plus 9 to give me 11. It starts summoning at 6, but I'm going to hold on to him.
All right.
And we're going to go on to the movement. Oh, my last thing I want to do is I want to attempt to teleport those 3 Saurus Knights over there.
All right.
With a 5, which means that they can move again. I'm going to show where these guys are going. Alright, so these guys teleported over here, and they'll get to move. So we're going to go ahead and just do that right now. Move these guys up just outside of 3. Right up there. So again, they won't be able to fail their charge because they get +3 from the battalion. And I'm going to stay outside of an inch of that. We're going to move these guys to outside of 3 as well. Gonna move these guys up. And my Star Priest is going to move over there. My Skink Priest can't move, but what we are going to do with these guys is move them up into the forest. Kind of outside of an inch of the edge. Yeah, I just wanted to move these guys up just so I can continue to contest that objective. Move him over there. These guys moved up, and my Slan will probably just come on over here. Still staying out of line of sight of those Kurnoth hunters. Or actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and maybe... No, not yet. We're good. We're good right here.
Okay.
Shooting. Can't see through the forest to shoot at him. They can't see us either. These can't see either. So that's gonna be it for shooting.
Woo!
On to... Oh, do I want to retreat this guy or just have him die in glorious combat? You know what? I'm going to retreat him and run for 4, making him go 11. If nothing else, he'll be a roadblock.
Yeah. You know?
He'll go there.
Okay.
Alright, going on to some charges. These guys are going to go ahead and charge... Oh, 13.
Well.
Okay.
Well.
Alright. So we'll go there. Like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These Source Knights over here are going to charge. That's better. 9. Like that. Okay. So, who do we attack with first? Do they have a rend, right? They have attacks. They have rend.
Opposite. Yeah, that's the opposite.
They have rend. Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Minus
so
1, yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'll go ahead and do the spites first since I'll ignore that rend. So I'd rather mitigate more attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And plus they are -1 to hit back there.
Jeez. Sorry. I hate me for that one.
Okay, going off the Celestite Lances first, it's going to be 4s to hit and then 3s to wound. Alright, that's 3 hits. And then 3s to wound, 6s will do 2 mortal wounds. That's just 3 wounds, no mortals, great.
Okay, okay, 3 wounds, right? Alright, so these are 5 up.
Oh, got 2.
I got 2.
Alright, and then we're gonna go with the bites. These are gonna be 5s to hit. Oh, again, so if I wound on 6s, then I will do 2 damage, and I'm not. But these are gonna be 4s to wound. Oh, hey! So those are 2 damage apiece.
Okay, so I lost 2 already. We got another 5 up here with 1. So, but that is still almost everybody. That's
Okay.
4.
So that's 4 total?
4 total. Which, yeah. Yep.
Okay. And then the cold one's vicious bites, the mounts. It's gonna be 8 attacks. These are 3s and 4s. Missing 1. And then 4s to wound, 6s. Oh. Alright, so that's just 2. So you have to make both of these.
2 5-ups. Let's go.
Ah,
Close,
almost.
but not.
Okay, so we'll take out that unit, which is good. And you'll get to go ahead and go with the tree revenants.
Okay, alright, so I get 12 attacks with my unit of 5 because the Scion gets to make 4 instead of 2. So I am -1 to hit, which means I have to get 5s on my hits right now. So let's see. Actually, that's not bad.
Oh, come on! Oh, boy.
Also, my tree revenants actually get 1 reroll every, but I'm not going to use it right now, so I guess.
Jeez.
And these are going to be 3s. These are normal, right?
Yeah.
With
3.
that's 3, so -1 rend.
All right, I got 5 up save because I'll ignore it. Oh, jeez, I lost a guy and a half. So, wow. I have 3 attacks with their Celestite Lances, hitting on 4s. Hitting 1, and then a 3. Okay. This is regular.
Okay.
Could have been 2 mortal wounds, but no.
No, so that's a 5 up. With a 1, so no.
Alright, 2 jaw attacks on 5s. You have 1 and a 4. No. And then the cold ones on 3s. And a 4.
Nope. We're good. We're doing good attacking this time around, everyone.
Alright.
So, battle shock, right? With
I
everybody?
don't have battle shock. You did lose a guy.
I lost 1 dude.
And you have -1 to your bravery.
And my bravery. Oh, because they're by the banner dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody runs if I get a 5 or a 6. I got a 5.
So you want to re-roll that? That's your once per phase?
Yeah, oh yeah. In the battle shock phase, we're gonna use my tree revenants once reroll with the 2.
Okay,
So we're
passed
good.
it.
Great.
And I have no battle shock to declare, so at the end I will score 2, 4, 5 again, making it 10 to 4. Supposed to have that. So I don't know. I don't know if I made the right move attacking the spites first, because that one was more valuable. But again, you were hitting on 5s. So we'll see. It's gonna be a roll off for turn 3. Gina will go ahead and break ties.
Woo! This is great, guys. This is. So yeah, Sylvaneth will be taking this next turn. So we're gonna move on to Sylvaneth, turn 3. Okay, Lariel's Life Bloom, healing D3 for 2. So she's
Back up to
at
full health.
Full health. And then I don't think that I can do anything with his Silent Communion at the state that he is in, so we're not even gonna attempt that. Which means we are just gonna go on to magic. I will continue my wonderful spree of attempting to cast Awakening the Wood with a 6 with my Tree Lord Ancient.
7.
7.
Star Priest says nope. With an 11.
Why? Guys, this is silly. I mean, not that I really can complain. And Metamorphosis, I mean, I can... She's got a what? Got the range on that 16 inches.
You got him.
Yeah, that one guy. I was wondering about the other guys, but we'll deal with that if we get it, because we probably won't. So this is 5 with Metamorphosis and Alariel's first spell. The 6.
Slan says nope.
Yeah, he did. That's what he said. So we're 12 inches. He's only moved what, like a few. So I guess we're gonna do the Sickle Wind with
On a
a
7.
Great. Alariel is just like, I don't know. She's not herself today. I think we're going to attempt then, I guess, Whip Vines. That has a value of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That's the pick a point 4 up D3? Mm-hmm. Okay. With a 9. Slan says nope.
Finally.
No. So, I'm assuming you're going to pick a point by the Source Knight, right?
Yeah, let me check really quick at the 18 inches.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
And yeah, I suppose so. Because I was like kind of hoping we could like, but we're not, so.
Alright, so
Yeah,
on a
so that's-
4 up, the Source Knight will take D3 mortal wounds, or a mortal wound. No.
No.
Okay.
God. It goes off and then here we are.
Alright. Anything else to declare in the hero phase?
No, I believe that's the end of the hero phase, so we're on to Sylvaneth's movement. Actually,
More like up,
Yeah.
like up here.
yeah. Yeah.
So that's where she is. We
She's-
just know, or the edge of her base
There,
is here.
She's good. She's
Okay.
good. All right. So that's her. My ancient is just outside of 3 anyway, right?
Yes.
So he's gonna hang out.
Okay, just go moving outside of 3.
Yeah, moving outside 3, not within 1 of that guy.
Sure thing. Alright, that's everybody moved. Let's go ahead and shoot.
Okay, shooting. So we got.
Is the Tree Lord going to put the Knight out of his misery?
Yeah, I think that is what we're gonna try to do.
Sorry about that, we just got a puppy.
Yeah, he's like
A little yippy.
a little crazy. Alright, since he's got 1 attack, we are still only at wounded once, so that is 2s and 3s
Okay,
on those guys.
on the Knight.
That night. Yes,
Okay.
correct. Good.
Alright.
Good.
Minus?
-1.
Alright, so I got a 5 up save. Nope.
D6.
Oh, a 1. Oh.
Ooh, he like super
Bye.
got. True Lord went a little crazy on him on that one. Alright.
That was a lot. That was overkill.
So I guess Alariel can't shoot at anybody but these guys
Okay.
that are by her
3 and 2.
residence. So 1 attack, 3s and 2s. No.
Oh, okay.
Depressing. It's fine.
Burn off hunters. Alright, on the Source Knights.
Yep, so same as before, 3s with the orange, 4s with the not orange.
Okay. So almost all hit.
Then we got these
3
are
to wounds. 4 wounds?
4 wounds, -1 run.
So it'll be ignoring. I need a 5 up. Oh! Only 2 go through. And then these are D3 apiece. For 3. So that's gonna kill a dude and a half. That's 1. And 2.
Okay. So that will conclude the shooting. We're gonna go on to charging. I am going to attempt to charge first with my Tree Lord Ancient.
Sure thing. Need a 3. You got it with an 8. Okay. Next.
And then my hunters, who also just need a 3.
And they get it with a 7.
7.
All right, so you have a 7-inch charge. You're gonna go ahead and move on in. All right, whoosh, Fingen first.
Oh, all right. What do we have? We got probably gonna have to go with
The Revenants.
Yeah, because they're just
Okay.
little.
And they are -1 to hit, still.
Yeah, so we got 5s and 5s because of their -1.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Yeah, and nah, I'm just gonna. We'll see. I always save it first save, so 3s with these 2.
There's 2. I need
-1.
1 5 and I'll be happy. Hey, there's 1. So we can put a wound on the banner. Oh no, he's dead. Great. Just kidding, he already had a wound.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use my skinks to strike and scurry away. They're gonna move in such a way that brings them to outside of 3 inches of an enemy. Okay, like that. And you get your Kurnoth Hunters.
These are 3s with the orange one.
4s with the purple.
Ugh,
That was brutal.
that was.
They're bow guys.
Mattered though.
Yeah, 0 with the Huntmaster's like, guys.
Nah, these are 4s. Huh,
Oh.
with 1, no rend.
So it'll be a
Not that
5
bad.
up. Nah, I didn't make it. So it's 1 damage.
Okay.
Bringing my banner down to 1. Alright, let's see what we can do with the alpha over there. That'd be pretty swell if I can. So I got 2 attacks with a Celestite Lance, hitting on 4s, sorry. Okay, and then wounding on a 3. Let's get that 6 again. Nope, just a regular.
Okay, 5 up. Nope.
Alright, 1 damage. And then the Fearsome Jaws and Star Drake Shield on a 5. Missed it. And then the Cold One's Vicious Bite on 3s. Missed both of those. Great. Alright, then I got my 2 Swords Knights. I'm going to pile in this way to keep coherency. I have 2 in there, so it's going to be 3 Celestite Lance attacks, hitting on 4s, missing all of them. 2 Star Drake Shield attacks, hitting on 5s, missing those, and 4 Cold Ones, hitting on 3s. Okay, all hit, and then these are 4s to wound. 1, just 1.
Alright, it's 4 up.
Yeah, 1 damage. Okay, so at the end of the turn, no battle. You do have battle shock over there.
Yeah, so
You lost another guy, slow and steady.
with a 5 bravery still. Why am I -1? Because
You're no longer -1.
So I'm 6. So I need to get anything but a 6.
Rerolling, yes. Okay, so she'll reroll that and do a 6 again. No. Okay.
Alright.
And now she's going to go ahead and take this objective from me again. Which is going to give her 2 and then 1 over there for 3. So it's going to bring her up to 7. So 7 to 10 going on to Seraphon turn 3. Alright, well my Fire Lance Star Host is down to just 3 guys, and I just have a bunch of skinks running around taking objectives. Not awful, but should be interesting. Gonna bank all 3 of my spells again, bringing me up to 20 conjuration points, which is awesome. And then we are going to go ahead and cast something. Oh, let's do another. We'll do Summon Starlight. With a 5, needing 4 now, so that's a 6. I have a 7.
Alright, we're gonna attempt to unbind that with
Needing 8.
an 8. Alright.
Okay.
Cool.
12 will do it.
A 12 will for sure.
Alright, and then we're going to pray with the Skink Priest.
Okay.
He gets it, so everybody within 8 inches of him is re-rolling runs, charges, and saves.
Okay.
And that's just at the time it casts. It's not a bubble. It's just like boom.
Gotcha. They're within 8 right now, so we're good. Alright.
Alright, and we are going to attempt to teleport the Skink Priest. The 5, so he'll be able to move again. And outside of 9. Yeah, we'll go there.
Okay.
And he'll be able to move again.
Remember that?
And then we're going to attempt to teleport to the Skink Star Priest. With a 6, so he'll be able to move again as well. And we're just going to get him within 8 inches to give him the Serpent Staff. Give them, sorry. Serpent Staff, again, double damage on wound rolls of 6 with bite or jaw attacks. And I have a lot of command points. I think I have 3 now, or 4, because I haven't used any, because the only person that was using them blew up. Okay. And I think that's it for the hero phase. We're going to go on to movement. Yeah, we'll just stay over here. Just chill, as a Slan does. He's going to go ahead and just move back, basically. These guys are all going to scoot up. Okay, it's artsy. Yeah. Skink Priest over here is going to go ahead and we're just gonna go just to 3 inches.
Okay.
Okay, and at the forgot I have 21 conjuration points now, and at the end of my movement phase, I'm gonna spend 12 of them, bringing me back down to 9. And I'm going to go ahead and summon 3 Ripperdactyl Riders. So I'll be right back. Okay, so drop my 3 Ripperdactyls there, and they get a Blot Toad that helps their abilities over here. And they have to be out when I summon Age of Sigmar in 2nd edition. Summoning is now free, and what I've been doing is Seraphon get conjuration points, which I spent a certain number to get a unit, and they have to be wholly within my Slan, or an Astrolith Bearer, and then outside of 9 inches of enemies. And then they can't move, but they can still charge. So we are on to the shooting phase. Now that the movement phase is done, I do have some shooting now, finally. My Star Priest over there has D3 shots going in at the Tree Revenants for 3 shots. And these are going to be 3s and 3s. 2 hits, and 2 wounds, and these are -1.
Okay, so they are at a 6 up, which is great. And they did not get it.
Would you like to reroll one of them since this is the shooting phase?
Yes, gladly. Let's try again. Nope.
Okay. Alright, so that's 2.
So take these 2 over here, and I'm sure he won't make it, so I'm really not worried about Battle Shock either.
Okay, on to charges.
Okay.
My Skink Priest is gonna charge with a 10.
Oof.
Just going like, hey bro, what's up? Okay, and then the Ripperdactyls. I want to see if I can get it. I want that 10 for them. They're gonna charge, they need a 9. Nope, I am gonna spend one of my 11.5 command points and re-roll that. With a 9.
Ugh.
So this guy over here barely gets in.
Okay, I would like to
sure.
Call Tanglethorn Thicket, which is for my hunters, they can not pile in 3 inches. They can only pile in 1 now, but they do get to re-roll their save rolls.
And I had to shimmy this way because the Saurus Knights are still there, so it's actually going to pile in behind the one guy, but he did finish within a ½ inch of an enemy. So there they are, just like that.
Okay.
Okay. That combat, he needs to die.
Revenants, guys. Units of 5.
So we're going to go with the Alpha first.
Okay.
He's got 2 attacks with a Celestite Lance on 4s. 1 hit. And a 3 to wound. So there's a 5 up re-rolling. You have to use it now.
Yeah, I have to.
Oh, there you go. And the Jaws and Star Drake Shield. Nope. And the Cold One's Vicious Bite. 3s to hit and a 4 to wound. Got it.
Ugh, 5 up. No.
Alright.
He's dead. Soup's dead. Ooh, and I knocked over a guy. I apologize. Mr. Priest.
Mr. Priest. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you got these guys over here?
All right, so it looks like only one hunter can attack the rippers, and the other two have to go on the knights. So,
okay.
And the hunt master is in fact with the knights. All right, so I guess we'll do the ripperdactyl attack first, which these are just going to be 4s and 4s.
Yeah.
Nah, no. All right, so great, they did nothing. And then we've got the other one, same as before. Orange is the hunt master. Purple is the other guy. These are going to be 3s with orange.
You have 3 attacks on these.
Oh, yep.
One more on the...
Great. Guys,
4?
I'm doing my shooting.
Okay.
No, see? Useless. All right. Guess, okay.
Okay.
All right.
3s and 4s.
3s and 4s. Let's go.
Ooh.
Okay, so these two are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So 4s to wound.
4s to wound.
3.
Yes.
And this is enough to kill the unit. So this will be 5s. Oh!
Look at that save roll.
Maxed it. Okay. Gonna swing around 3 inches over here. Gonna go 3 there and 3 there. Okay. The block toad, now that it matters, if an enemy unit is within 2 inches of a block toad, the ripperdactyls get like frenzied. They love the taste of little block toad, and they get additional attacks with their vicious beaks, which get additional attacks. All right, so basically, at the end of the movement phase, I will barely remember to say this, but I know I want to do it because why wouldn't you? It's free. You swoop down, you reroll all hits and wounds with their swooping dive ability. It's an older rule for sure because it deals with measuring attack range at ground level, which nobody does. It's just base to base, but use it and abuse it, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I actually think you said it today, though.
Oh, I did?
Just my being not on the camera.
Oh, great.
So.
Today's the day.
It's fine.
So these are going to be 4s and 4s.
Okay.
Re-rolling all the things. Oh, okay. Alright, 4 wounds, and you have your 4 up re-rolling. These have none of these have rend.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so
Great.
1 so far.
So 1.
Alright, and
Which
then
I'm going to just allocate now because then we're 2 on. This is that guy. Alright.
And then these are the ripperdactyl slashing claws, 3s and 3s.
Oof.
Re-rolling those. Look at all these wasted 6s.
Ugh.
It's like you need them for abilities. And 3s to wound.
These are great rolls.
Oh my goodness! I only need 3s. It's 8.
I'm just gonna roll this. Re-rolling 4 up.
4s? Or do you want? Maybe you roll 5s and 6s yourself. Oh no, that's anti-good. Mm-hmm. So re-roll those into 4s. Okay.
Okay.
So 1 more.
So 1.
Holy
1.
slapfest.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the vicious beak is 4s and 3s. Each hit will give me D3 hits. Missing 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reroll that. Nope, didn't matter. Can I keep those as my D3s or no?
Nope.
Alright, D3 hits apiece. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right back up to full. That's ridiculous. Okay, and these are 3s to 3s to wound. Okay, and re-rolling these. Alright, that's 4, that's 9.
Alright. 4 up.
Oh my goodness!
Re-rolling these 3 that I missed here.
4, yep.
Ah, there are the 3 in the back. Got it.
I killed one!
2. Great. You did.
Holy
you did kill
smokes.
one. Alright.
Alright, and then my Saurus Knights. 3 attacks with the Celestite Lance. 4s and 3s. Okay. And 3s to wound. No. Still no mortal wound. So you have a 4-4. Okay. So that's 1. And then the Fearsome Jaws.
Put him on this guy.
These got Serpent Staff, so 6s to wound will do double damage. There's 1. Nope. And the cold ones, 3s and 4s. Just 1.
Okay, 4 up. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Is that everyone in combat? Okay, so at the end of the combat phase, the hunters have something called trample underfoot, and they roll a dice for a unit within 1 inch, which now is actually only the knights.
Okay.
So both of them on a 4-up, you will get a mortal wound.
Just one.
Just one.
So it'll kill this guy, but whoops. Do you have battle shock? You're bravery 7, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. You would have been -1.
But no.
But not anymore, because I had to kill the banner. Okay. Now with these 3, I'll control that, and I control that, and I control that. So that's going to be 4, 8, 9. Bringing me up to 19? 19 to 7?
Yeah.
And that's the end of the 3rd battle round. So we have battle round 4.
All right, rolling for that.
Getting bloody.
Giving me the tie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
It's all right. I didn't need it.
I actually won. So it's going on to Seraphon. Turn 4. Alright, in the hero phase, Gina and I just did a lot of talking off camera, and it's kind of the game. It's starting to snowball. It is 19 to 7, and I did get a back-to-back turn. So we'll see if what I want to do to kind of like solidify it goes off, but of course there's still dice involved. So what we're going to do first is we are going to attempt to cast something. We're going to attempt to cast Summon Starlight, which I need. That's a 10. Mm-hmm. That's the only spell I'm casting. I'm just going to tell you right now. So.
Oh, you get +1 you're casting, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just try. No.
Okay. I'm going to put that on the Ripperdactyls.
Okay.
Making them -1 to hit. And then I am going to not cast anything to get 9 points, bringing me up to 18. And I'll get 1 more for being my general, making it 19. My priest is going to pray. You didn't see that. It's a 5. I just ran away from you.
Yep.
So it's the Ripperdactyls, this Source Knight, and the priest will reroll their runs, charges, and saves. And then the Blot Toad is going to move D6 inches in my hero phase, so 6. He's just gonna nuzzle up right over there. And then let's make my word. And then I think that's gonna be it for the hero phase. We're gonna go on to movement. So my skink is going to move 8 inches this way. Source Knight is going to sit directly on top of the objective.
But probably not actually, but in theory.
The objective is my Source Knight.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and reconfigure those guys a little bit.
Sure.
Gonna string them back some more. D for Drew. And then my Skink Star Priest is gonna move back. My Slan is gonna move over here. And at the end of my movement phase, I'm going to spend 18 conjuration points. I'm going to summon 20 Source Warriors. Yeah. So we're just going to set them up just like that. These guys are going to be performing a ritual around it. At the end of my movement phase, my Ripperdactyls are going to be performing a swooping dive.
Hey.
Let it be known to go there. And like we said before, we moved that treasure chest. My Source Knight is directly on top of that point, which means that anything that gets summoned is going to have to be exactly 9 inches from any direction from the objective. So then we're going to go on to shooting, because I can shoot. My Skink Priest is going to shoot at the Kurnoth Hunters. This will be D3 shots for 1. And it's a 3-up, 3-up. Okay, that's -1. So you have a 5-up. Okay, and no other shooting to have, so we're going to want some charges. My Skink Priest is going to charge. Tangle Thorn Thicket?
Yes.
Okay. with a 7. So my priest is going to tuck in right over here.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and pile in first with my Ripperdactyls, even though it's kind of meh last time. Actually, it was just good rolls all around. So I'll go ahead and pile in this way.
Great.
So you got the 3 amigos going in there. It's going to be 4 attacks first with the moon spears, 4s and 4s. That's 3 hits. And okay. Remember when I had Source Knights and the War Scroll Battalion that needed 6s?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 3.
All right. 4 up. Re-rolling.
Woo! Okay.
Woo. Good. That's a 5. All right.
9 attacks, 3s and 3s.
It's a 2 over there.
Thank you. And another 2. Convert more. Oh,
Oh, geez.
6s.
The conversions, guys. Whoever sees these.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, that's 8. 4s. Oh, come on.
1. Hey.
And the beaks. I get 9
right.
attacks. These are on 4s. Oh, come on. They're so high. All right, these are D3 apiece. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay. Here, purple.
And these are wounding on 3s. Alright, re-rolling these 2s. Okay, so that
Pretty
is 11.
All right. 4 up.
So does do the Ripperdactyls do any damage?
Okay.
Okay, there's some stuff to re-roll.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot. Quite a few things.
Pulling out. Okay, those are all re-rolls. I'll be happy. What I got? I gotta do 3 more damage. Okay. Oh, that's 5.
So you're gonna kill 1 and then put 2 wounds on the Huntmaster. So we'll just shift that, and then this guy. Oh, that's the wrong one. He's staying. Okay. All right. So now we get to hit with him, and I guess we're gonna go. This guy's just a knight, right? And
Yeah.
the other guy's a priest.
Yeah.
How many wounds did he? 2, and then what?
4.
4 wounds.
So you can kill the knight.
Yeah, we'll just put it all on the knight. These don't do very well usually anyway. I'm not -1 to hit because it's not the Ripperdactyl, so we got 3s with the Huntmaster.
2. Okay, 2
For
hits.
2 of them. These 4s with this. Good. 2.
On the knight, you said? Mm-hmm. These are 5 ups. Does he die? He's dead.
Okay. He's very involved over here. It's
getting up close and personal.
Yeah.
Okay. And just like that, my Fireland Star Host is down to my 1 alpha in the back. But my King Priest will get to go.
someday he'll go eventually. It's alright.
Alright. This Skink Priest actually stared down a Manticore and lived. Yes. So you got 3 attacks. These are 4s and 3s. Nope. Nah. I completely missed.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be the turn. So I will score again a full 9 points, making it 28-7.
It's looking bleak, guys.
So we're gonna see what Gina does in this next turn, and it's definitely going to determine if there's even a turn 5 in the realm of life.
Yeah, though I honestly don't. This is probably more of a moral victory that I'd be going for at this point anyway.
Alright, so it's gonna be Sylvaneth, turn 4.
Okay, so as we were discussing who Alariel was going to summon for this, turn of mine, we kind of figured out that there's literally not a way that I can win now, because even with 2 turns, if I were to be controlling all objectives, which could happen, probably won't happen though, I would still only have 18 points to Andrew's 21. So I think that we're just gonna call it on this and get to you guys with our thoughts and stuff. A little combo.
All right, well, good game.
Good game, and we'll be with you in a minute.
Okay, so that was a fun game of AOS 2.
It was a fun game, yeah.
I was scared, but then I remembered that I can summon. I first remembered that she could summon. As soon as I saw Alariel on the list, I was like, great. It's like an extra Kurnoth Hunter, Tree Lord Ancient, Dryads, or whatever. But then I wanted to use my Slan actually to cast some spells of the realm, but then where everything kind of got positioned, truthfully, the spells that are available in Girin, which is in the Malign Sorcery book, wouldn't really have made that big of a difference. There's stuff that does a lot of area, like Mortal Wounds, but I'd have to run my Slan up into danger. That being my general, probably wouldn't have been the smartest move. I think, model count was a huge factor.
Yeah, I definitely, a lot of times, so we rolled for this battle plan. I had picked my list prior to, it was an elite list, so I was already kind of but I was already at a disadvantage because of just model count, but obviously not necessarily like strength, just having a unit of revenants, both the Spite and the Tree Revenants, they die pretty easily. They usually get knocked out in like a good combat. So having that happen,
you had a lot of points sunk in your heroes.
Wasn't the best for me. Another thing, I probably should have used Alariel summoning 1 turn earlier, which might have made a difference. Really, the thing that pushed this over, I think, was Andrew taking the new, what are those warriors?
The Source Warriors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Putting those in really was a big thing for me that obviously made it almost impossible, even to try to play for a minor victory or anything. I just don't think it would have been interesting. And also, my spells not going off actually was a huge factor, I believe, because it had my Tree Lord's ability went off spells. He has something where it pretty much arouses the Wildwood. Andrew's stuff's been around the Wildwood this whole time. I probably would have been able to knock down the model count a little bit and then maybe be able to go through this turn and kill a few more things, but that wasn't able to happen, so.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about another thing. Let's talk about Girin for a second. Let's kind of close out this because we are trying to showcase the realms. Mm-hmm. I had an artifact on my Scarvet on Cold One, which I heavily debated using before I attacked with the Saurus Knights, and it was the Entangling Blade, which would have been -1 to hit, putting your Wardroth Beetle on 5s. Mm-hmm. Now, would that have been more impactful than bringing you down 2 brackets? Because at the end of the day, you still got on 4s and 3s, you still did 9 damage to my Scarvet.
Right.
So the argument can be made that what my Saurus Knights didn't matter. Mm-hmm. Now, there's another thing too. It's just game related, but my wand with my healing wand on my Skink Priest didn't get to use a lot. I was trying to get him near the 1 wound Saurus Knights, but it just didn't line up right. And then the Realmscape feature of +1 wound didn't matter at all. Your Tree Lord Ancient had 13 wounds. Mm-hmm. My Slan had 7. That's all there is to say about that. So the Realmscapes are okay. There's one that if you roll a 6, you get to set up a Wildwood, which you would have loved, I'm sure.
Right. Though in this map, it would have been hard to do that.
Yes. We were on a 4x4 because we were playing at 1250, so there's not a lot of room. And once you set your Wildwood down, that's already a huge footprint.
Yeah, well, and usually I also only choose to do 2 footprints, and this time I did 3. I think if I could play again, I probably would not have done it that way, because this one in the back didn't do a whole lot for me. If I would have been able to keep them up like that and then maybe gotten some of my spells off or whatever. Another thing that I know that I need to do better with is a lot of my command abilities happen in my hero phase, and so I tend to want to save the command points. And in this case, it would have helped me had I used some stuff, I believe. So that's definitely something to keep in mind in the future.
I ended up with a pool of command points just because I already started off with 2 from running that giant battalion. And then I started accumulating them because I only had 1 command ability that was useful, and then I only re-rolled charges once. I didn't have an army that generally wanted to be into combat, and the ones that I did want into combat had a 3-inch bonus. So
right.
Kind of hard to fail. What do you think about your artifact, the Blade of Hammerhall Gira?
I would have liked to see it in use a little bit more. It seemed to be good when I used it at the time, right? I generally, when I take my Ancient, I like to give him the Sylvaneth artifact that gives him -1 to hit, because if he gets his Ground Shaking Stomp, which is on a 4-up, he's then -2 to hit, which Andrew can attest has been kind of difficult for him. So I think I still prefer that, honestly.
Yeah.
This time around, it probably wouldn't have mattered though, because he didn't get it targeted very much. But usually my Ancients, my General, I don't take Ilario a whole lot for reasons that you just saw. A lot of times objective-based things. She's great. She heals herself, but she's not going to get an objective. She's just one model. So with some smaller points like this, I think sometimes it's harder to take her, as you saw.
Yeah, so just kind of wrap things up. I want to kind of do this for every realm that we play on. I'll share mine, but let's get your favorite realm spell. If you have a favorite realmscape feature, and then your favorite weapon and artifact, if you know any.
Well, the artifact probably still would. I liked this one. What was the other one that I was considering?
The gear strike.
Gear strike. I like that one.
For those of you guys that don't know, that one's really popular. It's +1 to hit and wound. There's really no confusion there. It just beefs up a weapon that hits pretty hard on a hero.
Yeah, so that probably would have been good. My favorite spell. I mean, I love healing spells. I know I used it one time. Ilario probably didn't even really need to use it. I could have just healed her again. I do like healing spells though. I do like defensive spells. In a list like this where I had a lot of stuff that had multiple wounds, it probably would have been good had I not doubled up on the healing spells. So I usually take regrowth too, so that I would say maybe the I'm gonna look. Hold on.
Yeah, my favorites. So my favorites for this one, for the spells, I do like. I'm not gonna say Mirror Pool, just because I don't really have wizards that need to go anywhere. What I did like, I loved Briar Storm. Briar Storm's awesome. It's like a big don't walk in here bubble. Chance to do D3 mortal wounds. Great spell. Great area of effect. It's a real game changer in the way spells interact with the terrain and the armies now. Favorite weapon. Definitely, I was a Gear Strike fan, but the Entangling Blade, if you one-on-one combat, you attack first, it's actually pretty cool. It works like your Ground Shaking Stomp, but instead of a 4-up, I just need to make a single hit roll.
Right.
When you have multiple attacks, it's almost a given. Well, probability-wise, but you've seen the dice. And then my favorite artifact would probably be either the Hyper Snare Seeds or the Green Gale Flask. Green Gale Flat D6 healing. A lot of other models have it built into their kit, but it's just a great way to kind of get a little extra boost of survivability.
Okay, so I will say that my favorite artifact is probably the one that I took, which is the Blade of Hammerhall Gira. It gives you an extra.
That was a weapon.
Yeah, weapon, artifact weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It adds once to the attack characteristic of weapon. A lot of my Sylvaneth heroes get 5 damage, D6, something in that situation. It's obviously going to make a huge difference if you get more off, because then you're making, 9 damage. Great example of that, even though she didn't have it. But and then I would say that probably I did like Sickle Wind a lot, because I'm a little bit upset about Arcane Bolt. So I'm happy that it's still, most of the realms have a spell that is very similar.
So that was our traipse through the realm of life. My Seraphon stumbled into a sort of Sylvaneth enclave, and was able to turn the tides and get the things that they were looking for. We saw the realmscape features, we saw some artifacts from the realms, we saw some spells in play. And we will try and do this for all the different realms, and hopefully we'll improve. If there's something you want to see about the realms, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. If you have anything about the armies, tactics, list building, things like that, you can include that as well. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and you'll be notified in the bell to stay notified when we post a new video. And as always, thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.